Hey everybody, today is an update on the panicle hydrangea standard. I'm just going to show you a couple of them that I have that I've been training into a standard from its original plant. That way, you can do it yourself without having to pay $75 to over $100 on a standard at a store. You can make it yourself. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. This is the Pinky Winky standard, and you can see it is super healthy. Look at the stalks on this thing. So basically it's about, I would say it's about four feet. That's what the lead is. That's the trunk. It's about 4 feet. And then the, the new growth that it put out is probably already a foot. So right now it's about 5 feet. And I do expect it to get a little bit bigger. So it looks really healthy. Let me turn it around this way so you can see it better, hopefully. So those are the two Pinky Winky. You can see as it's growing, you will need to make sure that you remove all the growth that comes from the bottom. I've actually removed quite a few growth, and then I just use them as cuttings. But see how this is sitting out, this huge, big, massive growth, and I've already removed like 3 or 4 of them. So make sure you come in and you remove those. You just, they're pretty tender, so you can just snap it off or just cut it off with your pruning shears. So I'm going to go in and do that a little bit later, and then I just use that as cutting. Over here, it wasn't producing as much, but here's this one coming out, so I will remove that. That way you only have the one lead as opposed to having multiple leads. So those are the Pinky Winky. This one over here is, I believe, oops, I'm stepping on all my plants over here. So these are 2 limelight hydrangea. And then over here, I believe this one is the vanilla strawberry. I know it's different from the limelight because the stem on it is a different color. This stem looks almost like the Pinky Winky, but it's not. It's not as hardy. But there's so many different panicle hydrangeas out there. But I only have a few. I don't believe I have more than 3 or 4. And then over here are more limelight hydrangea standard. These ones, their trunks are a little bit hardier than those ones over there. But those ones are only like 2.5 feet. And then you can see the new growth. It literally grows about a foot in its new growth. And it could keep on growing. So these ones are about, I would say 3.5 to almost 4 compared to the Pinky Winky, which they're the tallest one. And then I also have the limelight standard multi-trunk. This is the multi-trunk that I am training. It's doing great. The new growth is there, but this one for some reason took a little bit longer to grow, so it's not as hardy as, well, not hardy, but it's not as big as the other ones. But you can see it's only barely 12 inches. So it's still growing. I mean, it's healthy, pushing out new growth. But those are the what do I say? The multi, I guess, trunks that I'm keeping. So I have 2, 4, 6 of them. And remember I said I wanted to take one, which is probably the one that's pushing middle. This is the one that's pushing inside middle right here. But it should lean more out this way, but right now it's inside. So if I do have to take one, that would probably be it, because it's literally right in the middle, although I might need that to create the structure. But every year you prune back, it creates more branches. So right now I'm going to leave it so it doesn't look so bare, because it's such a big tree. But eventually I might have to go back in there and remove 1 or 2. But those are the standards I have right now. I do have a couple other things. There is my 2 butterfly standards, so I'll do a quick video on that in a different video. They're doing really well. Again, those are just the panicle hydrangea standard that I am working on, and they are all doing well. So I hope yours is doing as great. Over here they look so bare compared to the massed acreage, but they're doing really good in this little area. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.